When you have better blood flow, your entire body benefits. Stick around to the end of this video for more information about how Super Beets Heart Chews can support healthy blood pressure.
Hi, you folks. Steve here, filling in for Jesse Dollemore all week. There's one member of Congress, probably more than one, but at least one that we know about, who has been listening to Donald Trump and J.D. Vance smear and demonize the Haitian immigrant community in Springfield, Ohio these past several weeks, and instead of hoping they'll finally shut up about it, his response is, I got that beat. Yesterday, Republican Congressman Clay Higgins, representative of Louisiana's 3rd District, tweeted this, LOL, these Haitians are wild. Eating pets? Voodoo? Nastiest country in the Western Hemisphere? Cults? Slapstick gangsters? But damned if they don't feel all sophisticated now, filing charges against our president and VP. All these thugs better get their mind right and their ass out of our country before January 20th. So, a few points in response to this tweet by a sitting member of the United States Congress. He repeats the they're eating the pets bit, which has been debunked and is actually one of the things for which Trump and Vance are potentially being criminally charged. Sounds like somebody's jealous. You feel left out, Clay? Is that what this is? You want him to swear out a warrant for aggravated menace in Ohio for you too? I can only hope. Normally I'm above this sort of thing. Misspellings and malapropisms and such. People like this, like Clay Higgins, they say and do such an excess of horrific things. We don't need to be fussing them about petty stuff like typographical errors, but in this case, I can't resist pointing out that he spells voodoo V-U-D-U. Which, as Anderson Cooper also noticed on CNN, is not the name of a Haitian religion. It's the name of a streaming service. Or it used to be. Now it's called Fandango at Home, which is obviously a much better name. Also, fun fact, 2/3 of Haitians are Catholic, and another 20% are Protestant Christian. I couldn't find any info on which streaming services they prefer to rent movies from. He says, nastiest country in the Western Hemisphere? Cults? Slapstick gangsters. What are slapstick gangsters? Other than the name of my college improv group. Then he whines about the charges being filed against Trump and Vance and threatens the Haitians that they'd better leave the country. This country, the country they entered legally as part of a government program, they better leave the country before Inauguration Day. I think that's going a little too far. These Haitian folks have nothing to fear from President Kamala Harris. Anyway, Representative Higgins deleted the tweet, apparently, after pressure from House Democrats. From CNN, headline, GOP Rep Clay Higgins deletes post calling Haitian migrants thugs, telling them to get their ass out of our country. House Democrats immediately tried to reprimand GOP Rep Clay Higgins of Louisiana from the floor of the chamber on Wednesday over a since-deleted social media post calling Haitian migrants thugs and slapstick gangsters who needed to get their ass out of our country. The chairman of the Congressional Black Caucus, Democratic Representative Stephen Horsford of Nevada, called on the House Committee on Ethics to investigate what Higgins posted on X and pushed for the House to censure Higgins over his comments, a significant rebuke of a member of Congress. Higgins told CNN he did not regret his comments. But GOP Representative Jay Obernolte of California, who was overseeing the floor for Republicans at the time, told Horsford the matter could not be pursued immediately, given the House had finished voting for the month. Prior to his public comments, Horsford confronted Higgins on the floor, and the two men had a heated exchange, according to sources who witnessed the interaction. Horsford told CNN's Anderson Cooper Wednesday night that he had asked Higgins to delete the post, to which Higgins replied that he would pray about it. Horsford said he told Higgins, "If you refuse, I will take this to the floor. We will move for a resolution to censure you." Sounds pretty serious. Speaker of the House Mike Johnson was asked about this by a reporter, and this was his response.
Any comment on the tweet that Clay Higgins put out today about Haitians?
I heard about that on the floor just now as well. Clay Higgins is a dear friend of mine and a colleague from Louisiana, and a very frank and outspoken person. He's also a very principled man. And I think he tweeted, I didn't even see it, but he tweeted something today about Haitians, and he was approached
by January 20th.
Okay. Well, look, he was approached on the floor by colleagues who said that was offensive. He went to the back. I just talked to him about it. He said he went to the back and he prayed about it and he regretted it and he pulled the post down. That's what you want a gentleman to do. I'm sure he probably regrets some of the language he used, but we move forward. We believe in redemption around here. Yeah.
A very principled man who prayed about it and probably regrets it, according to Mike Johnson. I don't think Mike is right about this one, though. I have another source who indicates that Clay Higgins doesn't regret what he said in that tweet. That source? Clay Higgins. From the same CNN article I read from a moment ago, despite the backlash and ultimate decision to take down the post after he said he prayed on it, Higgins told CNN he stood by his demeaning comments. "It's all true," Higgins said. "I can put up another controversial post tomorrow if you want me to. I mean, we do have freedom of speech. I'll say what I want." Digging in, Higgins continued, "It's not a big deal to me. It's like something stuck to the bottom of my boot. Just scrape it off and move on with my life." Don't you love how big he's talking? After he deleted the tweet? He's like, "I can tweet something else tomorrow. Freedom of speech. I can say whatever I want. You deleted the tweet, dude." You got caught on the carpet by one of your colleagues. They threatened to censure you, and you backed down and deleted the tweet. No shame in it. That's what you should have done. Deleting the tweet was the right thing to do. The second best thing you could have done after just not tweeting it to begin with. But don't back down and then try to act like you didn't back down. The Banty Rooster Act doesn't work. And I should know, we tried a Banty Rooster sketch at a slapstick gangster show and it bombed. Barnyard-based improv political satire just doesn't play these days. Clay Higgins, a principled man, according to Mike Johnson. Maybe not. I'd prefer to think of him as a very fine person. That's it for now, everybody. Once again, I am Steve Shives, sitting in all week for Jesse Dollemore. If you enjoyed this and you'd like to see more from me, please subscribe to my YouTube channel at youtube.com/Steve Shives and follow me on social media at the links in the video description. And of course, if by some chance you are watching this video and you are not yet subscribed to Jesse Dollemore's channel, please rectify that oversight at once and subscribe to the Dollemore channel right now. I will be here for the rest of the week, which is only today and tomorrow. But I thank you for your attention. Don't forget, Election Day is coming up here in the United States, so if you are an eligible voter, if you are one of my fellow Americans, please, 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 double check your registration. If you can do more than vote, please do so, but at the very least on November 5th, vote. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.
With a busy schedule like I sometimes have, the more I streamline my processes, the more likely it all gets done. Breakfast, for instance, needs to be something simple so I can quickly get to the studio to get some work done. And chores are best accomplished for me in tandem, like watering the plants while taking our dog Sweepy out for a walk. Maintaining a health regimen, too, needs to be straightforward. I don't have as much time as I used to have for the mixology required in some routines, which is why human SuperBeets Heart Chews are a perfect alternative for supporting healthy blood pressure. When you have better blood flow, you're targeting more than your heart health. You're powering your endurance, your mind, your muscles, the best version of you. Make promoting heart health painless. Head to getsuperbeats.com and use promo code Dollemore to score a free 30-day supply of Superbeats heart chews and 15% off of your first order. Human Superbeats are the #1 doctor, pharmacist, and cardiologist recommended beet brand for cardiovascular health support. They're a plant-based and stimulant-free way to help you realize your potential. And talk about easy to use, all you have to do is chew. Paired with a healthy lifestyle, the antioxidants in Superbeats are clinically shown to be nearly 2 times more effective at promoting normal blood pressure than a healthy lifestyle alone. Double your potential with Superbeats Heart Chews. Get a free 30-day supply of Superbeats Heart Chews and 15% off of your first order by going to getsuperbeats.com and using promo code Dollemore. That's getsuperbeets.com with code Dollemore. Make healthy living simple with Superbeats.